What's going on? I am Blue Wolf,
Shadowclaw 900 here.
and we're about to do another reaction video to 5 more videos that were banned for watching.
Okay, so earlier we did a 5 videos you're banned from watching, but this is 5 more. Right.
So here we go.
Alright, the audio's on, right? Yeah, it's on.
Previously, we made 5
Yeah,
videos
that's
for
what I was
ban from
talking about.
watching, so watch that before you watch this one to get the idea. Due to the
Yeah, we already
success of
did
it,
that.
we have made 5 more videos you're banned from watching. Number 5. Owen Hart's death tape.
Yeah.
Owen
Oh,
Hart was a
yeah,
of
Canadian
course.
professional wrestler who worked for several companies such as World Championship Wrestling and the World
remember Owen
Wrestling
Hart.
Federation. During his final
So
years
much
with the
potential. He just
WWF,
never reached
he
his
played a
full
character
potential. He
known
would
as
have been
the
something
Blue
great if
Blazer.
this never
The
happened.
gimmick was of a comedic superhero. Due to the gimmick, the WWF thought that he should have a special entrance where he enters the ring by being lowered from above by a harness. He had done this stunt a
This
few
was
times
never
in the
aired.
past. On May 23rd, 1999,
No, it was
during
live,
a
but they
pay-per-view
didn't
event called Over
put it
the
on
Edge,
television.
Owen Hart was planned to do the stunt again. This time for the stunt, he was supposed to be dropped towards the ring, but then act as if he was tangled, then release his safety harness and fall flat on his face to add comedic effect. In order to pull this off, the harness had a quick release mechanism. He was booked in a match against a Godfather. As he was being lowered to the ring at the start of his entrance, he accidentally triggered the quick release and fell more than 70 feet, landing chest first on the ring ropes, which propelled him into the ring. Several paramedics rushed over and performed
Very
CPR.
tragic thing
Many
to
fans
happen,
thought it was part of the
especially
show.
to a
The
talented
cameras
wrestler
were
like Owen
rolling
Hart.
and caught
I've
the
seen
fall
his
on
matches,
tape,
and they were
but
really
it was not
good.
broadcasted
He's such a good
as the
wrestler.
show was being pre-recorded.
WWE,
Owen was
please
taken
get
to
him in the Hall of
hospital,
Fame.
and doctors tried
But they
to
already
revive
have.
him many times,
Unfortunately,
but they
no.
couldn't bring him back to life.
They
He
got
died
Brett.
from his
They got
injuries.
Brett.
Many believe that he died in the ring. His cause of death was internal bleeding from blunt force trauma. Controversy surrounds his death, as the WWF decided that the show must go on and continued with the event after the accident. Many believe that they shouldn't have continued with the event. A tribute show was dedicated to him the day after he died. It was a special live episode of WWF Raw is War called Raw is Owen. The WWE own the recording of Owen Hart's death and have no plans to release it to the public. Number 4. CIA interrogation tapes. These tapes were made by the CIA. They are interrogations of Al-Qaeda suspects Abu Zubaydah and Abdi al-Rahim al-Nashiri. They were conducted in 2002 at a CIA black site prison in Thailand. 90 tapes were made of Abu and 2 tapes were made of Abdi. In 12 of the tapes, the CIA used what they like to call enhanced interrogation techniques, aka torture. There were tapes of waterboarding, locking Abu in a box and putting insects in it, putting Abu on a liquid-only diet, making him stand naked for several hours, and water dousing. During the waterboarding, Abu started to go into convulsions and began to vomit and became unresponsive. In 2005, the CIA destroyed all the tapes. It became public that they destroyed them in 2007. They claimed that they destroyed them because if they were to ever get leaked, then the CIA employees' identities would be compromised. The Obama administration revealed that the CIA has destroyed all 92 videotapes that contained hundreds of hours of the interrogations. They have not been seen by anyone other than a few CIA officials. There have been many requests for the tapes during investigations and by lawyers. The 9/11 Commission requested to see the tapes relating to a case they had on Abu, but the CIA didn't allow them to view them. Number 3. Brandon Lee's death video.
Oh,
Brandon Lee was an American actor and martial artist. He was also the son of Bruce Lee.
I have the movie.
While filming a scene for his last movie, The Crow, he was accidentally shot to death.
He knows about The Crow.
On March 31st, 1993, he was killed at a filming studio in Wilmington, North Carolina, at the age of 28 after being accidentally shot on the set of The Crow. During a scene in the movie, Lee's character walks into his apartment and discovers his fiancée being beaten and raped by thugs. He then gets shot with a .44 Magnum revolver. When they used the gun in previous scenes, they used dummy cartridges but loaded them with real bullets, but they had their gunpowder removed so the bullets wouldn't shoot out. One of the real bullets got stuck in the gun, but they didn't know. They then loaded the gun with a blank round which contains gunpowder, so it simulates shooting, but no bullets come out of the gun. But as there was a bullet stuck in there, it did. The bullet hit Lee's abdomen and mortally wounded him. He was rushed into hospital and underwent 6 hours of surgery. All attempts to save him were unsuccessful, and Lee was pronounced dead. The shooting was ruled as an accident. The video footage of his death
horrible.
was used as evidence
And you know
in
what?
an
I believe Sting
investigation and was later destroyed as part
kind
of the
of
lawsuit.
portrayed his character after the crime.
Number
I
2.
think he did.
Sandy Hook surveillance
Oh my
video.
God, you
On
remember
December
this, don't
14,
you?
2012, in
I
Newtown,
think so.
Connecticut, 20-year-old Adam
This
Lanza fatally
loser.
shot 12 children and
This
6
loser.
adult staff members
You know,
at the
it's even
Sandy
worse
Hook
that
Elementary School.
innocent
He then
kids
committed
were part of
suicide.
this.
The incident was the deadliest mass shooting at a school
Innocent
in U.S.
kids
history.
were in
It was
this.
also
And
the
he also
second
shot his own
deadliest
mother.
mass shooting by a single person in U.S.
Low-down piece
history.
of trash
Just
to do
before
that.
9:30 a.m., Adam shot and killed his mother. He then drove to Sandy Hook Elementary School, equipped with his mother's Bushmaster rifle. He shot his way through the glass panels next to the locked front entrance doors of the school.
This is
He
pure
then made his
evil.
way into the school
Do
and
that
started his
not
killing
only to
spree.
your own mother,
Just
but
days
innocent
before the incident,
kids.
the school improved their security systems. They installed
Yeah,
surveillance
school
cameras at the
needs
front of the
security
school
systems
so
like
they
that,
could
and this
see
is
who was
why.
entering. They also had some cameras placed
You
within
see
the
why
school.
they do those,
The cameras caught
like
Adam
at least
entering
once a
the
year they
school,
do those like
and some
scans
parts
and
of the
everything when you
shooting was
walk in the
also
doors and
caught on
everything.
tape.
Yeah, they
However, the
did
police
that
have
a
not
few
yet
times
released the
already.
footage to be publicly viewed.
Yeah.
The police
This is
haven't
pretty
even
much
released
why.
any images of Adam near the school or approaching it. This has led to many conspiracy theories to appear. People believe it was a false flag attack by the US to be able to push through new
No,
gun
it was just
control
an idiot coming
legislation.
to the school
Others
with a gun.
believe it was
What
a
are they
hoax
doing?
done by
What is
the
he doing
US
with a
government.
gun?
During the attack, people
Those
have
kids did not
reported
ask
that they
for
heard
that.
more than one shooter.
No.
Also,
What's the kid
the
doing?
media made
What's that
several
guy doing with
mistakes
the
when
gun?
talking about the case, such as the description
Well,
of
I think it
Adam
can be the
and how he
reason.
entered the school. SWAT
We'll
police
never know the
officers were
reason.
seen fleeing from the scene, which has made people wonder why they were fleeing. Also, Adam has been described as an expert in the area of high-powered weapons, military tactics, and assassination, which has made people question how a 20-year-old could pull it off alone. People believe that the incident looks similar to trained death squad killings. Number 1. Columbine basement tapes.
Oh, the Columbine
High School
Massacre. Oh my
happened on
God, that
April
was such a
20th,
tragic event.
I
1999
remember this.
at the Columbine High School
That's around the
in
time we were
Columbine,
just born.
Colorado. Two senior
You
students
don't-
by the name
Oh,
of
wait,
Eric
wait, wait, they
Harris
showed
and
this.
Dylan
Yeah, they
Klebold
showed it like a
murdered
little
total of
slideshow
12
and everything in
students
middle
Okay,
school.
and
okay,
one
I remember
teacher,
now.
and
That
then
was the
committed
slideshow we
suicide.
saw in
A
middle
week
school.
before
Yeah, I
they done
remember
the
now
shooting,
because I
they
remember
made
the
several
kids going
home
underneath the
movies of
table and all
themselves.
that.
Yeah.
There are 5 videotapes in total, nicknamed the basement tapes.
They don't
In
show the
October
shootings though. They
2003,
showed like
one 15-minute-long tape was
They told the
released
story,
in
but
public.
not
The
show
footage
Right,
was
right,
of
but
Eric
they
and
little
Dylan at the
pieces,
shooting
little
range.
pieces.
they don't show
Also
like them getting
released
killed or
was
the
a film
shooting or
project
No.
they
whatever.
did for school called Hitmen for Hire. It's been assumed by many that
Some of
these
this
are
I
2 of
haven't
the 5
seen.
tapes.
A little bit of
It's
it I have.
unknown what is on the other tapes. The
They don't
tapes
have the
were locked
shooting
in a
tape
vault by
out.
the families
I
of the
figured
victims.
that.
In 2006, a judge granted
There's no way
permission
they
for
would
the
ever
tapes to
release
be made
that.
public,
No.
but the owner of the tapes refused. The tapes were then destroyed in 2011. There have been leaks of audio from the tapes on the internet, but it's unknown whether it is real or not. Thank you so much for watching. As I asked in a previous video, which tape are you most curious to watch?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
There's no other way of describing these videos.
No, I mean the last one we did just had a lot of unbelievable ones too, but these were just as
This one actually showed ones I actually knew and remembered.
yeah. I mean, because
I mean,
the last
knowing
one,
that the Brandon Lee one, I couldn't believe.
you're a big fan of The Crow as well.
Yeah, I have all the movies, and I have this pop vinyl over there.
Yeah, right back there. Actually, you can probably see it. You know, with the
Yeah, you guys see the crow back there on top?
Yeah.
There's like on top of the pop vinyl.
yeah.
But yeah, me and my mom talked about Brandon Lee's one a lot because we thought in one part
You know
he
what?
got shot, but
The Owen Hart thing. My grandmother was actually watching the pay-per-view back then, and actually they didn't see that part because that was only like somewhere at the beginning of the show, and they just like got rid of it on TV or something.
Yeah.
But she read it on the newspaper talking about where he fell to his death. She read that on the newspaper.
Yeah, my mom remembered it too because she told me about it too.
Man, that's very tragic.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like some of the stuff we already knew about. I mean, we already knew about the 1999 Columbine massacre, the Sandy Hook.
Yeah,
but both school shootings. I mean, terrible,
the
terrible things
school
happened.
shootings, the
That was
Owen
awful.
Hart,
Owen Hart, yeah, you
the
knew about
I
Crow,
knew about the Crow.
and I forgot what the other one was, but
That's the
no,
only
that was the
that
the,
was the only
the
three I remember.
torture. That was the where those three where those guys were captured and tortured. But
Yeah, all I remember
I really didn't even know about the captured and tortured one. But
out of
the other four, I would say I knew about. Same with you, right?
I only
About this.
remember three.
Oh, you remember three? Okay.
That's the only three I remember was Owen and the Crow and the school shooting. That's all I
Well, that
remember.
would be four then, because there was
No,
two school shootings.
I only remember one. That's only three I remember. Out of both videos, that's all I remember is those three.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, is that it for this video? All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, rate, share, favorite, subscribe.
and we will see you all next time.
Bye, guys.